What's up guys, my name is Cal, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Can't You Hear Me Knocking by the Rolling Stones, possibly one of the greatest opening riffs to a song of all time in my opinion. It's a little bit tricky, so I wouldn't suggest this for a beginner, more intermediate to advanced. But anyway, first to start off you have to tune your guitar to open G tuning, which is D, G, D, G, B, and D. So when that's all done, you should get a nice G chord when they're all open. Anyway, the song starts off on the 10th fret, D and G strings. And by the way, when I refer to strings now, I'll refer to them by their normal tuning. So this will be E, A, D, G, and so on, as opposed to what they've been tuned down to. So on the D and the G, you can use your third and fourth finger or your third finger to bar both. I like my third and fourth, just whatever feels more comfortable to you. And slide that down to the 9th fret. Then with your first finger on the 7th fret D and G, and then back up to the 9th, little pull off. So then with your third and fourth, come up to the 10th fret on the A and D, slide down to the 10th, first finger on the A and D, 7th fret, and then twice on that first finger, barring down the A and the D. Then with your third finger, come up to the 9th fret on the D, and then back to the first finger on the 7th fret. So all together, real slow. And then it does this. And that's just first finger bars down the 7th fret, and you kind of leave it there. Hit that twice, and then with your third finger on the 9th fret D string, open to the 10th fret on the D, open, back to the 9th, open, twice, back to the 9th, and then open. So all together. And then it does the same thing, the same opening round, except for this time there's just a slight pause, and the stops and starts is really important in this riff. So it starts, and this time instead of sliding, you just hit it once, and then go. So we're basically missing the part where it comes back up to the 9th. It just goes straight from. And then it goes this, which is basically third finger barring down the D and the G, and you bend it a half step up, and then hit it again, let it come down, and then first finger on the 7th fret D and G, and then to the 9th fret on the A and the D, and then ends the same way as the normal riffs would. And then you do this again after that, which we already took a look at. And then it goes, which is just sliding from the 10th to the 9th, to the 7th, 10th, to the 7th again, except for on the A and the D. And then you go first finger barring down the 5th fret, which is just strum, and then with your 3rd and 4th finger, go to the 7th fret on the B and the E, and hit that twice. Or sorry, 3 times. 1, 2, 3, open, and then same thing except for 1 string up. So instead of on the B and the D, it's now on the G and the B. So that whole section sounds like this. And then it comes back up to the 7th fret. You hit that like 4 times, and then you go simple slide from the 10th to the 9th, 7th, 10th, 9th, 7th, and then back to that 5th fret. After that, you go to an open G, which is all the strings open. And that part is just the open G. Slide with your 2nd finger up to the 4th fret A string. Open D, open G. And then slide up to the 5th fret on the G. Sorry, on the D. So. That again to your 1st finger on the 3rd fret D string. So then 3rd finger on the 5th fret A string, slide up to the 7th fret A string, and then back to the chord on the 5th fret. So just rotate back up here, then back down the G, and so on and so forth. And then it goes to the chorus, which is just open G to this chord, which is 1st finger barring down the 5th fret, then your 2nd finger on the 6th fret B, 3rd finger on the 7th fret D, and then just lift up your 2nd and 3rd finger, and you just have that same bar chord on the 5th fret. So open, and then it just goes back to a G, or you can repeat the riff before. Or you can do some other licks if you want, like you could add. You can sort of mess around with that, but that's the chorus, and then it goes back and do. And that's the majority of the song right there, and then there's the kind of wacky solo, which I won't really cover, but you guys can sort of figure out if you get the pentatonic scale going. You can sort of figure out what notes he's playing there, and it's more fun to make up your own stuff too, in my opinion. So guys, that's how to play Can't You Hear Me Knocking by the Rolling Stones. Awesome, awesome riff. If you guys had any trouble with it, leave a comment, and I might be able to answer your question, any specific parts. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.